Let's go. Okay, guys. So you were saying something.
I said that I wouldn't have closed it,
You
being
said
because
this same thing happened in V25. Yeah.
V25. Yes,
So what was it about?
we jumped out of the trade, hoping the zone is going to pull it down. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
it still moved even much ahead.
exactly.
So that is it.
Okay. So you are a participant of SL or CP. Oh yeah, now let's see how this trade now finally played out. Taufik said he would have jumped out. Yusuf said he would have jumped out by now, right?
Yes, sir.
So me would have jumped out from this particular place. So you now you are living in this particular place. So
Yes, sir.
let and D1 is still on the trade. So let's see three of us now who finally made the right decision. And you know the thing, the funny thing is any decision you make is the right decision. So you see you're already out of the trade.
Be careful.
Mm. You're already out of the trade. You're already out of the trade. So for people that did not break even, right? There are people that didn't break even. Let's see if we can still get the SL value out of this trade. Let's see if we can get the SL value out of this trade. It's not coming out though. Let's take another one. We could short it from here. Maybe we short it from here, right? Yeah, we short it from here. Then our SL was here. So for people that did not break, uh, that did not break even. Although this change of character is enough to take a buy here. For me, this after this retest, I would have taken a buy here. So let's see. Let me add my buy position in this particular zone here. And my stop loss will be below this breaker. I don't expect it to break it. Then I would have targeted this high, right? So that's 1:25. Is it worth it? No, 1:4. So 1:3 would have been here. Uh,
So
1:3 come the yes.
I will choose
1:3 too
the
short
other
too.
block as another POI.
You choose this one, right?
No, no. The
This
other
one.
block. Yes, sir.
This one here, right?
Yes, sir. As another
Uh,
POI for sale.
okay, for sale.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you will choose here for sale.
Yes, sir. As another
Let's
POI.
okay.
But
Me
that is just when
let's
we took the platform.
okay. Let's see here. Why me? I'm saying I would have loved to take here, here, 1:4. Yeah, and this trade. So let's see who gets the trade. Okay, I think I would have been out. I would have been out here because of it has this one was supposed to keep pushing up and it didn't push up. And I go on my 1:3, I didn't close. This is one bad thing that happens to traders. They will get the money they want. You understand?
Yes, sir.
They will get the money they want from the trade. They will not close us out when they are supposed to close. Maybe look at it now. If I took 1:3 now, look at it, I would have been out as at this exact point. But because you keep wanting more from the market, you now see this massive push down. You now end up closing here. That's 1:2 points some cents, right? So you now, you are taking a
So from
sell, right?
the yes, sir.
From here. D1, do you agree? Are you on this trade or you are not taking any trade now?
I'm still on it. The previous trade, I don't close it.
Okay, you didn't close it, so the
I
trade
don't
is still
close it.
holding.
The
All
trade
right,
is still going.
yeah. So you're still holding. Your stop loss is here. All right. D1 stop loss is still above here a bit. While me, I have closed and I've taken 1:2 in another trade, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
While this stop loss like this is a little above, yeah, it's a little above here. Okay. So now we're on the same point of view. So now you are taking a short. Your short is how many? 1:3, right?
Yes, sir.
So you are taking a short up to back to this point. Okay, let's see here. 1:3. All right, let's see how the short goes. The one is back to profit. Me, I'm out of the trade. Are you closing or you're holding?
Still holding.
Remember the last trade you took, you were
Mm,
like, no break even, because most times break even do take us back because of this
yeah,
A plus seven. That trade
yeah,
will
that's
later
true.
come back to just repent, take
Okay,
people
you
money,
see
and
that,
start doing our way.
yeah, you see that both of you hit stop loss, and probably I would have still be holding this trade, or maybe would have closed it. You understand? If I was still holding this trade, my 1:4 would have been complete, right?
Yes, sir.
My 1:4 would have been complete. D1 would have hit SL, you would have hit SL. This trade clearly gave us a change of character to the upside. So this one now, this first pull up was a fake out. Then this second one was the original pull up to the upside. It happened to me today too. So let's see if we can still get other trade. So far so good now. I've gotten one TP, two TP. This one I was running in profit. I mean I closed here. Maybe I closed in 1:1 or 1:2 or something. Here again, I closed in 1:2 here. So if I had it, I would have closed in 1:4, right? So both of you are now, I've hit, what's it called now?
SL.
SL. Then you now, have hit, D1 have hit SL once. You now have hit SL once,
Yes, sir.
right? So let's be counting it for each other. Yusuf, did you join in any of the trade? Did you join in this trade or which one did you join?
You should don't do so.
Yeah. All right, no problem. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. This is an entry. This entry is still going, but let's see if there's going to be a reaction. Let's check for other zones to see. Okay, if we're going to see this is a full change of character now. Because if you look at it, let me take this one off, or let me leave it. If you check, if you mark out this zone to this zone, it has broken it. Are you seeing it? It has
Yes, sir.
broken this
Yes,
zone.
sir.
So it is a change of character to the upside down. So let's see if we're going to get an entry. Let's play price. I think here would have made me even enter. I think I would have been able to enter here. I would have been able to enter here. But it should have already started moving. So let me know. Let me not do wayo. But I would have entered on that downside. So you see, I would have entered here like this. So okay, that's another place to have entered, bro. I would have closed now. I would have closed now. That would have closed me on a loss here. I would have closed on a loss there. I would have closed on a loss, maybe a few cent loss around here. If I entered from here, I would have probably closed on a loss. Maybe if I entered here, I would have closed on break even or on a loss here. So I don't know if that counts. But let's keep going. Yeah, I think this trade wants to come down. But let's see. It's ranging. It's ranging. It's ranging. No entry. No entry. No entry. Are you seeing it keeps going? Are you seeing this way? Yeah. It's not giving any valid entry. So let me see where it's rejecting from. It's rejecting from
The week.
this weak breaker. So I think it's a valid POI. And look at it. There is a fair value gap inside. So it is valid though. It's a valid POI. It's a valid POI. If I even saw it, I wouldn't have closed this my buy. If I saw that particular place, I would have closed this buy. Would have just keep it running till it touches that fair value gap. And the fair value gap has another block above. But let's see what price does. I don't even like the price even. Okay, it got into the other block. Yeah, it has another block above. So let's see if price has got into the other block. Who the fuck is that? A little bit it touched the other block. Are you seeing it? If you don't know all these points in the market, you end up taking the trade from the fair value gap and you go hit stop loss. Are you seeing it? You end up hitting stop loss. So when this thing gave a clear change of character here, it was clearly heading to this particular other block. So if I even look up, assuming I looked up on time, this is where my TP would have been. If I looked up when it gave a change of character here, if I looked up, my TP would have been here. This is a fair value gap. This is another block. So this is where I would have been expecting the other block to push it back from. So let's see if we'll get a change of character from there. Or it's going to keep buying. Let's see. I think it's going to keep buying from what I'm seeing. It's not slowing down. Okay, I think it's slow down. Market opened. That's what it has seen space. Anytime you see space in the market like this, when you see space like this, just know market just opened. So as market just opened, this is Asian session, so we'll not be taking a trade there. Probably will be sleeping. By now we would have been awake. So
POI.
here becomes a point of
Breaker block.
interest. Yes, it's a breaker block. Here becomes a point of interest that we'll be looking at. Let's mark out this whole zone. As if I can't see what's here, so I don't know if trade will come there. So that's a fair value gap in that particular zone. No, this one be like waiting on one to come down. Okay, it's coming to our point POI. Let's see. It's coming. That's the head and shoulder one kind of this thing wants to keep buying. Wants to keep buying. Okay, it's on our POI. Okay, yeah. I think I will take a shot from here. I'll risk this shot. So are you taking it or you are not taking it?
No, sir.
Okay, D1, are you taking the shot?
In this kind of thing, I can always cap. I'm not confident about it because there are a lot of zones that can pull it up.
Okay, like what zone are you seeing that can pull it up?
This very W pattern zone. This very one.
Okay, this W,
Yes,
right?
yes, it can turn to a support.
I think you're right. I think you're right. But I
And
think
also, if you
it's
check,
worth my risk.
this very zone, sir, if we check
Mhm.
the previous zone, there are a lot of zones there that can stand as a support that once the market get there, it will automatically push it up.
Full bulk, yeah, that's true. But the reason why I'm taking that trade is because of this fair value gap, yeah, and the breaker and the other block there. You get. So and this is an intentional place where the trade was supposed to end. So if it's supposed to end here, meaning there's supposed to be a pullback there. You understand? So but let's see what later happens on this particular trade. You get. I'm taking this with this is a risk I'm willing to take. So let's see what happens. More. The trade just they do like with it. But then it's a trade I'm willing to take this because of the zone it is coming from. That zone it is coming from is a very the high probability zone. So I would have taken the trade
But
and
sir, if
hold
you
it.
could observe, sir, before it
Yeah.
eventually goes down, it range at that very spot. It comes down here,
Yes.
it will test up, then range before it comes down.
Yeah.
Even it pushes back the second time. And I
Yeah.
often see this always happens.
Okay. Now
That
we're having another change of character again. And why are we having the change of character? We're having the change of character because of this zone here. I think there's a breakout block here. This zone, but it didn't touch it, so I don't know why it's having a shift here. It didn't touch it. It did not touch it. So, but we're having a change of character. So I would have been out of this market by now. Would have been out of the market. Like, yeah. So that's 1:1, which is not still bad. 1:150. Would have been out here. No, let's say out here still. Let's say I would have been out here. Since it didn't go the way I fucking planned it. That's 1:1. So you see, the market has not been sweet, rosy, but then are you saying the way is the market has not been stable? But are you saying it still went down?
Yes.
yes, sir.
It still went down. It went down. Are you saying it went to go and hit 90p like this? Are you seeing this mumu? Are you seeing this foolishness? Are you seeing this foolishness? So it has to tell you that this my trade was very, very valid on undermining the way because of the zone it is coming from. Look at the zone it's coming from. The zone has a fair value gap and a strong order block. You get it?
Yes, sir.
So it was a clear, if you even look at it from a wider view like this, and you see that there's a trend line. Look at it. Are you not seeing? There's a trend line here. Although the trend line, it's, the way the price moves, it's very funny. But there's a trend line liquidity somehow there, right? So you see that there's a trend line here. So the price traded below the trend line, entered, went to go and retest, then you entered, put your stop loss on above the retest. So what you're targeting is the trend line liquidity. You get so that's the trend line liquidity. But the reason why I'm stopping here is because of this breakout block that is here. That's why I'm taking my take profit here. So I probably would have heard this trade, but the foolishness it has given so far is mad. So with the back text now, with the back test we are back testing now, right? You can see
Yes, sir.
that you will be confident to hold your trade even when it's pulling back because you have already analyzed zones. So from the zones you have seen now, you see that no matter the way it pulled up, came back down, it still end up going back to that particular. I don't know if you understand. You
Yes, sir.
still end up going to the zone you want it to go to. So with this knowledge that you backtest over time, anytime you are on a trade, you just see the trade pulling back, you will not be bothered. You will know that it's still going to go back to that particular zone because it is a draw of liquidity. It is from one liquidity to another. This one now had a draw on liquidity, change of character on a breaker block. So he left from a breaker block now. It went to the next POI. And the next POI is an order block with a fair value gap, which is also a double breaker block here. So the zone held so well. Even when it ranged, it behaved. It took 2 days to get to this particular. This is 2 days from here around this zone where it opened. No, around here. Here to here is 1 day. Here to here is 1 day. Then this is another day before it hits TP. This particular opening to this zone is 1 day. You get it? Then to another before the next day finally hit the TP. So you need to know how to spot the liquidity. Are you seeing it? This is opening. This is opening for another day. So this movement it did here to this place is 1 full day. So your 1:3 would have been complete. That's your $150 if you are trading on a prop firm account, because you'll be risking $50 or 40 USD on a particular trade. And there are days where you can actually take very slim risk in the sense that something like this, you can take a slim risk like this. I do it, and that slim risk would have given you almost 5 USD. So 1:5. So risk 50 on this, you see what you'd have got in 1:5 just on immediate high because you're not expecting it. Once you take out this high, it doesn't work again now. So it would have been here. So it would have been here. Once you take out the high, it's no longer valid. So your SL would have been very small to this particular zone. So same as this also. That's why you see me putting it very below this and I'm not putting it here. So that's why you see the risk to reward on this line like 7. Are you getting? So here now,
Yes, sir.
here now, why I put it here because I'm not expecting to come and take up this particular zone here. Once you take out this zone, it's no longer valid. The trade is no longer valid. So let's continue now. So this is a breaker block now that is resting on this particular breaker block. So let's see what it gives us on this breaker block to see if we will continue to take the trade. So it's me now that took this trade. So you guys did not take the trade. So let's see what happens. This is news. News is the only thing that does this. So we avoid the market. We don't trade it because that's news for you. So just keep buying, gets to a breaker. I think there's a breaker there. Keeps buying. If you see a point, do you see any zone? Okay, now
Yes, sir.
we don't just keep waiting in the market for the market to give us an opportunity to buy and sell. We look for opportunities to buy and sell in the market. From what you have seen now, are you seeing any zone to buy and sell in this market?
No, sir.
Okay, no zone.
Ali?
Don't force trade though. You don't force trade. It's not a must you must trade though. Don't force it. Don't force it. So
Actually,
don't.
I have a point of interest there.
Okay, where's the point of interest?
Had it been is being here now, where the news comes down to.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
if you check it, the way
Mm,
it's coming down from the
mm,
top to
mm,
that level. Now
mm.
that we have a change of character there, that is going
Yeah,
up, that is giving us an uptrend, it gets to a
mm,
particular stage whereby it retests.
okay,
It comes back. So I will have made use of that place as my point of interest.
okay. So let's look at here as a point of interest. So let's
Yes,
see
sir.
if trades gets back to this week. Because this case now has been mitigated because of this week. So this is the valid one here now, unmitigated. So let's see if trade gets to that place and reacts. Do you want to take the trade?
I would have, it would have I would have taken a buy from that place.
Okay, let's take it back.
Because once we get there, I'll just go to lower time frame to see the confirmation.
Yeah, let's take it back from here. So where would your stop loss be? Below this place
Stop loss
or below
will be
this place?
below. It will be below
Below
this
here.
place.
Here,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So your TP now should be looking at where? Here.
My TP.
Mm.
This very thing, I'm not confident enough. I'll just put my TP here. Yes, that is that place.
That's 1:1. Is it worth it? One
No,
ratio
no, no, no,
one
no,
fifty.
not 1:1. As in the I mean the zone up or the we are looking at the top.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
that's
okay.
one ratio three.
Let's even say 1:3 now.
1:3, yes.
And let's say 1:3 now. Let me put it as that 1:3. I'm not confident about the trade. I would have joined in taking it. So I'm not confident about it because the way news spike, once news enter market like this, the way they said do, it will just disorganize everybody. It will first disorganize the market. So that's why I didn't take it. Else I would have taken this trade here after I pulled back from the breaker. I've taken it. So let's see what happens. So Taufik, did you take any trade? Are you joining on the
No,
trade?
no, sir, no, sir.
Okay, let's see. Stop loss hit massively without any look back, without any
Sir,
yes.
from that zone, I think I'm going to take a buy. I'm seeing an 8 plus.
You are seeing an A plus here.
Yes, sir.
Where are you seeing an A plus from? In this particular zone,
There's a break of structure to the upside here.
to the upside here.
Yes, sir.
At where? Where is that?
I can't see what you're seeing, oh, Taufik.
Sir,
I can't see
I
what
don't
you're
see what you're
seeing.
saying.
Mm-hmm. Me too, I'm not seeing it. Okay, but you want to take a buy here.
yes,
Voila.
sir.
All right.
But sir,
Yes.
with the view of thing, what do you
Mm.
think that brings the market that breaks it down?
Look at it now. There's a clear change of character here. Look at this place. There's a
Because you know
breaker
that
block here.
we just entered the buy there and it doesn't
Mm.
even move before it breaks down and comes down.
And because there's a change of character, look at where liquidity is coming from. Look at it. There's a breaker block here that the trade is respecting. You understand?
And
So,
even this week,
and this here like this here is the target. Here, once prayers move from here, here is the target, the next target. And me, I'm even proposing that this market like this, eh, to
yes,
break
sir.
this low like this. That's what I'm proposing. I'm proposing it to break it. So me personally will be taking, let's say, Traffic, where will be your TP? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, 1:3 TP. So me, I'll be expecting to take my own trade from around this breaker block. Yeah, that's where I'll be expecting to take my own trade from. And that will be a sell for me.
The same
But I
place I took
would,
it. That is where you
yes,
take a sell.
yeah, the same place you took it by. But me, I will not take it yet. I'll wait for price to get there, give me a change of character, then I will take it down to the downside. Right? Because look at the zone we're still looking at coming to. Let me target that zone and see. So I'll be expecting trade to come there and give me a reaction. Let me see if I'll take that trade. Tapic, your trade has triggered. So my own trade has triggered too. Your trade has triggered, my trade has triggered at the top here. So me, I would have taken it on this push down here, right? This way I would have taken mine. Stop loss above this particular zone. That's where I would have taken mine, right? Because I don't expect it to come and break this zone. Then take profit here. That's what I would have been expecting. Traffic has hit stop loss. So let's see if all of us will hit stop loss. Let's hold on. Let me see if this is already on 1:3. Okay, target on the own is what? 1:5. So let's see if it has gotten to 1:3. Yeah, it has gotten to 1:3. I probably would have closed on the 1:3 or just
There's a
hold
change
the
of
trade.
character there.
You said?
I can see it seems there's a change of character.
No, I won't take it as a change of character because this one I came to break this one now again below. So I would still like to hold the trade. Okay, now is when I would have been thinking, should I close it? Because now, you see, this is a buy. I don't know if you get, this is a buy,
Yes, sir.
this is a buy move. But let's go back to look at where it is coming from.
The zone is coming from the zone that is
Mm,
resisting it.
yes. So it is around this zone. So let me check if the price has passed the zone. Okay, I think it's inside the zone. Where is it? It's inside. It's inside the zone. Yes. Ah, the price is at the top. How? I be this one not know wetin dey do me. Ah, the price dey funny me. Okay, let me see. Even with this, let me try and hold it to the end. Let me see what will happen. But then I would have broken my even would have been here. The price is not supposed to take out this place. I'll break even here. So if the price take out this zone, I'm out. I would have broken even here. I would have broken even here. Reason is because I'm expecting it to come to this zone because this is the zone we're looking for to sell from. So let's see what happens. So I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. It's already changed character. So I'm out. I'm out. So are you taking a trade here or you're not taking a trade?
See, I can't take a trade. I'm not taking the trade there. I'll wait because I was projecting that it's
Okay.
going up, that the
Yeah.
zone upward would bring it down.
So are you still waiting till it gets up?
So I won't take any trade. I'll wait and
Till
see
it
the
gets
character.
okay. So Taufik, are you taking a trade?
Yes, sir. When it retraced.
You want to take a buy from here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say this should be your zone, right? That you're
Yes,
waiting
sir.
to take a buy from. You're waiting to take a buy from here. So it has not triggered. I hope you know.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. It has not triggered. So we're expecting it to come back inside and go. So where will be your TP? 1:3, right?
Yes, sir. No, no, no.
Where?
This
This one.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's 1:1. Okay. Let's see.
That is the reason I'm not taking the trade, that I'm waiting for it to
Because it's
get
too
there.
short. But you can
because
still
it's too
take
short.
this. You can still take this trade here with tight stop loss. So here, like this, and you still get almost 1:4.
A
Tight
tight
stop
stop
loss.
loss, a
Yes,
tight stop loss. The
this you
trade
can
might
take
pull
it.
back.
Just hold on. It might not. Let's see. It might never break it. Let's see. Ah,
It depends.
the way, the way, the way it's here.
So you see the reason why I said I won't take the trade there.
Yeah, now, let's look. Let's see if my original trade is what was going to play out or this
You
one.
can already
Let's
take
see.
traffic out.
You can already, even me said I would take a tight stop loss. It would have taken me out. Are you seeing it? So let's see the trade. So I think
Sir,
it would have
excuse
just
me,
been
sir.
better for me to have been holding this trade since.
Sir, I would have take a sell. I did been I use trend line.
Okay, where would you have taken this from?
I would have the trend line from the top. This very zone that you want to take a buy from, I would have taken a sell there. Due to because once the trend line touches it, then I would have taken a sell because it couldn't break out the trend line. So it returned to a trend line liquidity.
Let me understand what you're saying. From here, right?
Yes, yes.
You see, it broke out of trend line.
It breaks out and retests on that trend line.
Mm, but it broke out with a full body candle. So you would have think it's still going to continue. That's
I
what
would
I'm
have taken
saying.
a sell there. I would have taken a sell there.
Okay, to calm down, right? It's still too
Yes.
short. It's still too short.
It's too short. I would have taken one ratio theory. But the moment I see this double top
Yeah,
at the top,
at
I
the
will close it.
bottom, you'd have closed
I will
it.
close it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. So me and Taufik now hit yourself for you for this side. So let's say this double top now, this double bottom, I won't still have trusted it because we are still not in the premium zone yet. And on a normal day,
Now,
you're never supposed to still be trading around here. Once the
what do you
market
say, sir?
gets to, so yes, once the market gets around here, yeah, once the market gets around the 50% discount zone, you're not supposed to be taking trade. You just need to wait till it gets back here. Again. So now the market is going up again, going back up again. I must see this sweet buy and nobody take am.
We have we,
Okay.
we have still chances of taking a buy there that every one of us would have neglected.
Yeah, are you seeing the buy
Number
is
one,
just go,
number one is
it's just
number one
going.
is we have two double bottom there.
Yeah, two double bottom, one here, one here.
That,
So
yes, we have it there.
we could have
And
taken
secondly,
a trade here.
we have a trend line there. It has break out the trend line
Yeah,
and
break
retest
out
for
of
the
the
trend
trend
line.
line. Yeah.
So we have two reasons there.
I think we would have probably taken this trade. Like because we day on look at it now. Look at the zone.
Yes,
It
yes.
was just a double bottom zone here. So there's every reason to have taken this back.
And if I take this kind of trades, I'm using 1:5 because it will be